What up? What up? What up? It's your man Coach Stretch, and we are all here this beautiful Sunday evening. Statman AJT, Damo the Disciple, and Hollywood Mike. We are the Number Streets Podcast. How's everybody doing, man?
Doing good, man.
It's all good. I got my little mango juice, a little Minute Maid.
All right.
Feeling really festive.
Spike. All right. We'd like to welcome in all our viewers from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, which is now X, YouTube, Twitch, and everywhere where plungers are used. Thank you for tuning in.
Plungers.
Shout outs, fellas. Shout outs. What up, Matt Jack? What up, Mook? What up, Barry? What up, Dave Pap? Appreciate you guys tuning in. Shout out.
What do y'all go ahead, man? I can't do this right now, bro.
Damo, get us started, baby. Shout outs. Your normal three people.
What's up, everybody? I normally shout out.
There you go. Everybody that he normally shout out. Hello. Stats, you want to go now? I'm on one tonight. Hollywood.
Yeah, man.
Shout outs, baby.
Shout out God. Shout out to my guys, shout out to my grandson, Elijah. He turned 1. He was at
Damn,
Sky
it's been a
Zone.
year already?
Yeah, it's been a year. It's so crazy. They had a fire drill at Sky Zone. Somebody in our party, little kid, put the alarm down, cleared the whole joint out.
That sounds like somebody in your family, bro. You was pulling fire alarms when you was a kid in North Carolina.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Seriously, bro. But anyway, shout out to my granddaughter, my grandson, Kayla, Taylor, Sky, y'all guys, everybody out there, everybody that came out there today, all the family and kids in the stands. Shout out to everybody.
Stats, you ready now?
Yeah, I'm good now, man. All right.
What up, EJ? The only EJ I recognize.
God, Bree, my mom, traveling to Atlanta. So y'all pray for safe travels. I don't know if she's there or not. I hope she's there.
Who's going to Atlanta?
My mom.
Okay. Miss Turner.
Yeah, with my cousin. So, Brotherhood Hoop League, Neptunes, man, y'all, all the people who like, subscribe, share, man. Appreciate and love everybody, man. Peace and love to everybody.
What up, Real? Big shout out to the fam, man. Team Relentless, Tribe Nation Basketball Academy, Neptunes, you guys, Number Street Podcast, man. Brotherhood Hoop League, all the coaches, all the captains, all the players, all the fans, all the people who came out to support. Big shout out to Josh Murdoch family, yo. They was lit.
Yes, they were.
Bro. I love it, bro. They was going in. Also, big shout out to Miss Amber. That's Murder Mama, man. Look, man, we done went long time, man. I done known her a long time, man. Just she comes out, supports her son, and I think that is amazing.
Hold on, real quick. Shout out to
she just nice tuned in too.
Shout out to the nice lady, and shout out to Stats, aka Pissy Butt. Hey,
Pissy Butt. Yes. Pissy Butt Stats.
Pissy Butt Stats. Scooby. Pissy Butt. Shout out, people. Yeah, man. What was her name? What was her name, Stats? Who was she?
I'm not giving the origin behind that name.
Okay. Well, it's self-explanatory.
Appreciate your pal.
I'm not acknowledging that, but that was my cousin Marcy, man. That's BJ's mom.
Okay. Yeah.
Appreciate it, Barry.
Shout out to Coach B as well, Coach Burton, man. But yeah, that's some great information right there, man. I appreciate her.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
We see Stats in the street. What up, Pissy Butt?
That's insane.
I'm telling you right now, don't call me that.
He was probably he gonna beat you up. He was probably
with a nickname, Pissy Butt.
Pissy Butt.
Pissy Butt.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, Stats would probably had on a diaper and a plunger in one hand, just walking around.
Damn, Stats. That's a hell
Pissy
of a
butt is
name.
crazy, bro.
Pissy butt.
You was a pissy baby, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
You don't
I
get
don't
no
know.
name. You don't get no name with any pissy unless you was a pissy kid. That's
Yeah.
insane.
That's facts.
Yeah,
That is
I
facts.
don't know why Marcy decided to disclose that information to
I
y'all.
love her for that.
I do. I love her too because she know you was around some great group of guys, man. She was like, "Hey, they probably don't know this about Stats. He was a pissy kid."
He was
I don't
pissed.
know.
He was
Yeah,
pissed.
I don't know why she decided to disclose that. But shout out to Marcy, man. That's one of my favorite people ever, man. I love her. And it's just good to have, she's there supporting BJ. And it's just good to
Oh,
see.
quick side note. Is Miss Johnson your favorite person too? Is she your favorite person too?
This guy.
That was. We can say that for later in the show, but that was hilarious. That was like 2 weeks in a row. Nasty work nominee. We'll say that for the show. That shit was funny though. That was funny though. When you said that was funny though. Little inside for the people, man.
I actually don't even. I have
you don't know. Oh, you don't know.
Oh, you don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we'll get to it.
Now you playing dumb.
Nasty work nominee. We'll get to him.
Hey, wait. Look at this.
We'll get to him.
Oh no, everybody know now.
Ah,
A little zesty. Just
Pissy
saying.
butt is kind of zesty, man.
that is crazy. All right, Brotherhood. Week 2 is now officially in the books, man. Man, a lot of highs and lows in this thing, man. A lot of highs and lows. We'll start with the first game of the day, which was Bloodline versus. Hold on, that was the first game, was it?
No, that was Team Elite versus Kings.
The Kings, yeah.
Team Elite versus Kings, yeah. Team Elite versus Kings. Let me see. Let me find that. Nope, that ain't it.
Hello, son.
God darn it. Yeah, give me your thoughts on it, fellas, while I find the stats for that.
I would first of all, I hope he's on right now. I did tag him. I want to give a big shout out and a hand clap to the first game winner in Brotherhood League history, and that goes to Mr. Jahzay Rogers. Mr. Jahzay, if you're here in the comments, please just let us know you're here in the comments.
Yeah.
Game winner, driving to the basket, off the backboard. And, and the best part about it is, besides, for him, obviously hitting the game winner is the best. But the whole crowd stood up and reacted when he hit that game winner.
Yeah.
And that's the love, and that's the reaction that we want from that.
Yeah.
And I want to give him a big shout out for that game winner. Jahzay, if you come on, man, congratulations to you on that game winner. It was a well-played game. It was a well-played game. Kings was ahead for most of the game.
The whole game.
The whole game. My guy D Knight was, we was talking to him, Stretchy was talking to him, I was talking to him, be aggressive, and then he scored like 10, 12 straight.
Yeah, 14 in the second half.
And he started turning up. Barry obviously did his thing. Easy 21. I think it was 21 points.
Yeah,
Barry,
21. Yeah, we got 21.
It was 21. DJ went off today. He had 23, I think.
26.
My bad. Sorry, DJ. He had 26.
Leo had 15.
Yeah, and Leo hit four or 5 threes, I think.
Yep, he had 4 threes, and Cam had 8.
Yep, this is a really well played game. Cam did his thing for sure.
Yep.
Again, it was one of my favorite games of the day. Just them going back and forth. They look better with the ball in Aaron's hands.
Yeah.
Doing a little bit of everything for them. Marius hit a few threes.
Yeah, he did.
For them. So, it was just a great well played game again. And it was capped off by Mr. Jahzay with the buzzer beater at the end, man. It was good, seeing him celebrating. He was hyped. Just a great game all around, man. Y'all let me know if I missed something. Y'all can fill in the gaps, but great game.
What are your thoughts, Damo?
Oh, it was a good game, man. It was a good game. Team Elite fought back. They were down. D Knight. I mean, really, literally just put him on his back and just said, "I'm gonna just take y'all home, yo." Like, D Knight was amazing in the second half.
Yep.
Barry was Barry, but if you know, Barry's gonna be Barry. But if no D Knight in that second half, man,
You lose that game. Yep, you lose that game.
For sure. I mean, he literally took over. It was like it was Dame time type shit.
Yeah.
Like he was on that type of time. So
yeah.
And then to do that was really special about it. To do that after having a really bad first half. And
really bad first half. Yeah.
Being able to mentally still keep shooting and regroup in the second half and just go out and do what he did was amazing. So
some of the unsung heroes. You got Ned, who didn't have a whole lot of points, but he had 8 assists. He had 8 assists and he had 5 rebounds. I mean, just look, it was a brilliant second half from D Knight, man. It was absolutely brilliant. But again, you got Barry, who kind of like just steadied the ship. He didn't let the game get too far to reach.
Yes, absolutely.
And then D Knight just said, the last 7 minutes of the half, bro. Let's
go ahead and take charge.
Yeah, he just put the pedal down to the metal. We don't want to, discount the Kings, who, in my opinion, look the best they have thus far this year. They had DJ Jackson had 26 points. Leo, this is his second game with the team. He had 15. Aaron looked better. He had 4. We need Aaron to get a little bit more aggressive offensively because he's doing it all over the place. He got the rebounds, got the steals, he's getting the deflections, he's making the right plays. Got to put the ball in the hole just a little bit more. And then I need Mook. I need Murder. I need Murder to show up in the second half. He's doing damage in the first half, and then we missing in action in the second half. He got to be there. He got to be around. Because if Mook has a surge like he did last week in the second half, this thing go from 10 to 17, 18 points. Just out of sheer will and determination, because I have yet to see a matchup for Mook out there. Yet to see one. Hollywood, what are your thoughts on that? First
let me say I didn't, because I don't want to leave this out and feel like I'm discrediting the guy. Jazzy, hell of a defensive play.
Absolutely.
Steal. Yeah. Not only did he hit the game winner, he made the game winning steal. He stole the ball and then went and laid it up, a contested layup and won. So I want to make sure I didn't leave that out.
I also want to say this about Jazzy. Jazzy told me after the game that he decided that he was just going to show on every screen because they were in drop. Jazzy said he just decided he was going to show on every screen. He wasn't going to let nobody turn the corner. And hell, if that worked. Like that worked. That kept them guys out the lane.
I think Jazzy was playing hurt on a bad ankle.
Rugby's a hell of a sport. Shout out to all the rugby community.
I think he was on a bad wheel, yo.
Yeah, he was on something. Hollywood, what you got for me, baby?
I think one thing that stood out to me is that when DJ, by the way, played a great game. And I think you touched on the stretch when DJ got it going. Barry hit like timely shots.
Right.
So,
see, Chad said it too.
Yeah, Barry hit timely shots to kind of like, okay, they trying to pull away. Let me get a shot. D Knight, his resilience, really, really bad. You can't get no worse than D Knight in the first half because I never seen him play like that. But for him in the second half to come out the way he did, and he got
I've seen him play that bad.
Let's not bring it up.
He was 13 years old.
Oh my God, you gotta let that shit go,
and it
bro.
cost us the city championship.
You gotta let it go, man.
Listen, man, he was real resilient, man. When one shot went in, then another shot went. I said, okay, he's back. But it was a really good game, man. It was a clean game. I feel bad for DJ in a way because like DJ like literally for 35 minutes and 49 seconds, he was the best player on the court.
Right. Right.
That makes sense. You know what I mean? He was.
Yeah.
35 minutes, 49. That last 11 seconds or whatever it was, Jazzy got the ball. Jazzy had 8 rebounds too, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He was always on the board, played good defense, and it was a great shot by him to have the wherewithal to say, you know, I stole the ball, and he had the awareness to know how much time was on that clock.
He knew how much time was left.
And I asked him after the game. He said, I said, he's gonna shoot anyway. He's like, yeah, he's gonna shoot anyway.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't passing that shit, and he shouldn't.
So,
he shouldn't.
He shouldn't
He deserved.
I'm happy for Jazzy. I'm happy for him. He made that shot. So overall, like I said again, the game was a real good game. I feel kind of bad for DJ because DJ just had one of those games like, okay, they couldn't do nothing with him. They put Ned on him, game plan, they screened Ned. He got him on Barry. He got to his midi game. And it's that last, man, that's why they say stretch got to play 40 minutes, right?
Gotta play it. Gotta play the whole game, baby.
Got to play 40 minutes, man. So I feel bad for DJ on that, but great win for Elites, man, because they was there in the water.
Yeah.
A night, second half. So yeah, it was a good game. Real good game. Best game of the day, by the way, I believe.
Yeah, it was the game winner topped it off for me. The game winner was big. What are your thoughts about Team Elite? They're now 1-1. Did they reassert themselves as a favorite in the league?
They're always gonna be around.
And for the Kings, they're 0-2, but as I said earlier, they're trending upward. We're talking about maybe 5 possessions. The difference of 5 possessions can make this team 2-0. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've lost 2 close games back to back.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on these 2 teams moving forward?
Team Elite's going against them. Team Elite's going against themselves because again, the last game they lost, it was like they were sleepwalking, and it's like, you know, now it's like okay, they're really really good. They got 3 guys literally. Matt didn't play today, or nor did Lou, and they're key components of the team. But I just think that for them, they're going against themselves because literally, I think they're one of the best teams in the league. But again, sometimes you just don't always play like that, and I think for them, I'm not going to say there's an identity crisis there, but in a way, it could be too many chefs in the kitchen. You know,
for the Kings?
No, for Elite. It could be too many chefs in the kitchen, right? And again, like D-Night's a point guard, Ned's a point guard, Matt's a point guard. But what I saw today was like, okay, Ned's a point guard. Okay, now Ned, okay, D-Night, it's your turn. Then you got Barry, Lou's there. So for them, it's having those, those defined roles,
right?
Fine tuning it, and I think they're going to be fine. I think just being a fan, I think they're going to be there at the end too, though. It's just them going against themselves, in my opinion.
Stats, what are your thoughts on the 2 teams?
They're 2 really good teams. I think for me, the difference between them is one knows what they want and what they want to do, and the other one is still trying to figure it out a little bit.
Right.
That being said, the Kings was up double digits at several points of the game.
Yeah. It should have stretched out. They should have stretched out on.
They should have stretched out. That's when Knight took over. Probably should have changed some of the defensive coverages. Then probably not go drop. Probably trap him, get the ball out of his hands. I mean, it's all hindsight now.
Right.
Because they didn't have a lot of shoot. I mean, Marius was hitting today. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. And obviously, you got Knight. But if you're trapping him, then the ball's out of his hands. You got Barry. You can't leave him. I would have probably trapped him or shown at least to show him a different look. But I just think that's the thing. Once the Kings kind of figure out what they want to do, I think they'll be fine. I think the favorite is the team that we're gonna talk about last. But those 2 teams are certainly in contention.
Damo, you got any thoughts on the 2 teams moving forward?
I mean, I think both teams are pretty good. The Kings are starting to get where they want to get. And we got to realize, to be fair to them, bro, they were missing their best player.
Yeah. He hasn't played yet.
They've been missing him for the past 2 weeks. So
that definitely matters.
they're not even at full. They're not even at full strength. They also was missing Ron, so they were missing a couple guys today.
And
Newman, Ron Newman, like they were missing a lot of guys. Yep.
And they were up 10, 12 points at one point.
Yeah.
A couple times. So
And I feel bad for Aaron though. I mean, because and I get people have things to do, stuff like that. But I know Aaron would like to have his all his guys out there. You know what I mean? Like you want all his guys out there. And life happens, but he you feel bad for him sometimes because Aaron play hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He play hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you got Steph out there, you got New out there. That's another That's potentially another 25, 30 points maybe. Steph gonna fill it up. So it's like you have them out there, then they may win. But then again, Lou wasn't out there for them for elite.
Right.
Or Matt. And Lou gonna get you 20 and 10. Matt gonna hit a couple of threes and he's gonna provide, a point guard play too. So they both miss players. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So hopefully everybody, have their availability in order, and then everybody have their full roster. But yeah, when you miss key guys, that hurts.
It hurts. Yeah, I mean, look, as far as 757 Kings go, I think they found a recipe that works for them today. I also think that, like I said, Aaron got to be a little bit more aggressive. And today they had a great game out of Leo. You know what I'm saying? He missed a couple bunnies. But, I mean, bro, like he was filling that thing up from three. So, again, they got the recipe. They had the recipe.
They do.
I think if they had one more player, because I think they played with 6, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they definitely was.
You could tell them legs were getting kind of heavy towards the end of the game. And they had the first game of the day. So you're talking about guys getting up at 8:30, 8:45. Tip-off was 9:10.
Yeah.
So, and again, I know we grown men and we're going to talk about the next team that probably was hung over the first half. But, there's a lot of activities going on Saturday night. So, hey.
A lot of big events last night.
A lot of big events last night. A lot of big events, So we'll touch on some of that. But I am pleased to see 757 Kings moving forward. And again, Team Elite, this was a big win for them. They could not afford it to go 0-2. Could not afford to go 0-2. All right. The next game was Bloodline versus Bullies, if I'm not mistaken.
St. Patrick's too.
That's the right game, fellas?
Yep.
All right. Well, Stats, this is your team.
I'll say hello.
I'll let
say
you
hello to Rex.
No, they can go first.
Okay. What? Oh, shit. Call Peter.
Don't ignore Rex. Don't ignore the dog. Say hello.
Killer. Hey, killer. Hey, killer.
Hey, Mike, which dog is more of a killer? Rex or Pepper?
Pepper for sure.
Okay.
Pepper don't give 2 shits, bro. Pepper for sure.
Okay.
Pepper for sure. Don't give 2 shits. What's up, Pepper, if you're there? What's going on, Pepper? For sure.
Bloodline versus Bullies, man. Second game of the day, man. Hollywood, you want to start with that one?
Yeah, man. We're doing this. This is stats. Oh, listen, man. Listen, man. Early on, it felt like they were sleepwalking, and when Stretch puts out the commentary, you're gonna know why. Because listen, and when he said it, I kind of agree with him. I was just like, that's not the same team that played us last week, and
right.
But Tatum did what they were supposed to do. They jumped on them, and when you jump on the team, I told you guys that after I was walking in, getting ready for our game, I said a 17-point lead is a big deficit to try to come back from, no matter how talented you are. And I think if it was, because I got your bands together, and I said, well, if you added 5 more minutes on that clock at the end of the game, y'all would have won.
Would have got him, yeah.
Y'all would have got him, but I just think that was just too much of a deficit. And guys, your guys wasn't ready to play. And again, your situation stats again is like, I love the way you got it going early. You was definitive. You was intentional. I would like to see you get the ball more. I would like to see you get the ball more, not to score, not to shoot, but just to touch it and feel it, make the defense rotate towards you because you got it going and you was aggressive. I don't know what happened with that. Batman played pretty good, but it was just an eerie feeling in the beginning of the game, and I was just like, man. And I looked at them, I was like, oh, they might get blown out.
Yeah.
I said because it was trending like that, y'all might get blown out, but y'all rallied and came together, did what you needed to do. But shout out to Bloodline because Tay played good, Chaz played good. I think Kennard did a good job with Chaz, but Chaz played well. That was a team win for Bloodline. That was a team win, and they all played well. I just think for you all stats, you got to come ready to play. You got again maybe the Garcia Haney fight, all the wings, extracurricular activity, the tequila shots, as my man Stretch would say. All that going on, you know what I'm saying?
The tequila shots, man. Wore them legs out.
Yeah, maybe that was going on, but other than that, man, I think you guys, second half, you guys turned it around, man. 5 more minutes on the clock, y'all would have walked them down, but woulda, coulda, shoulda, bro. So, that's my takeaway from the game, man. That's all.
Dama, what you got?
I mean, I thought Stats team did a good job of rallying. Like I said, it could have got ugly in there for them. But they rallied, they came back. They definitely got to get you the ball, man. When you came out blazing, tray ball, get to the rack, 5 straight points, and then they don't give you the rest of the game. I mean
I ain't like that, bro.
That can't happen, man.
I ain't like that.
That can't happen at all. But
just can't happen. Just can't happen, bro. Just can't.
Yeah, it can't.
You get 5 straight points. I'm sorry, Dom. You got because it's pissing me off because my brother. You get 5 straight points. 5 straight points. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because it seems like when Stretch made the comment about the extracurricular activities, the first thing that I said was, well, you know what? Stats don't drink. Stats ready to play. And you know what I'm saying? If your team is coming out there sleepwalking, give it to the guy that's going to get you there. My bad. I'm sorry, Dama. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you good, bro. You good. Bloodline. It's Bloodline, right? I always get
Yeah, Bloodline.
Bloodline. I mean, they're a good team, bro. They have a good nucleus. They got Chaz, Trail, Tay. And they're playing together. They're playing together. They're playing good basketball. They're playing a team ball. They're moving it. They're playing pretty good on defense as well. Chaz played really well on defense. I mean, they're a good team, bro. Like they're a good team. So you can't come out against a team like that and get kicked in the mouth. It's hard to dig yourself out of that hole. You guys tried and you almost succeeded, but I think y'all dug yourself too big of a hole early. Kind of just.
I agree with all you guys are saying, man. The halftime score, ladies and gentlemen, was 27-10.
70-point deficit.
That was the halftime score. And of those 10, Stats had 5. Anybody want to guess at how many points Stats ended up with?
5. And I was pretty disgusted when we talked about it. I was just like, bro, like, and it's not because he's my brother and my business partner, but it's at the end of the day, bro, what's right is right. Like, you got to keep going back down there. I don't know what the situation is. I know Stats is the team captain, and I know he's going to always go with what his coach say, but you got to get Stats the ball.
I don't think they appreciate you, Stats.
I won't go that far. But what I will say is this.
I don't think they appreciate you at all, bro.
What I will say is this. You got guys coming in late. I'm talking about as the ball's getting ready to get thrown in there, you got guys coming in. And, guys weren't ready to play. You got a normal couple starters that, weren't ready to play. When the game was getting ready to start, they needed time to stretch out or do whatever.
Fred.
And I mean, again, hey, that stuff happens, man. You're dealing with grown men. And here's the thing, though, about this league. We want everybody to take this thing as serious as possible. And you can tell by the guys that just come in strolling in, they didn't take it as serious. They didn't take it as serious as Stats. Stats had game plan. He had scout reports. He doing this thing.
Outstanding scouting report. If I go any further, outstanding.
Yeah.
So let me just say that.
And I'm not saying Stats need 20 shots. I'm not saying that.
Come on, man. At least.
But what I am saying is, in a situation like you were in, where you could not score and you had no ball movement, you had a whole lot of turnovers in the first half, Stats was ready to play, and he could steady the ship. He could steady the ship. And then in the second half, you're down so much, so now you're playing this rat race game, and that doesn't necessarily favor Stats. But you around here chucking up trays. You're just chucking them up. And that favors Batman. That favors Jay Wright. That favors, Reese. But, I mean, that eventually that's going to get you a loss. That's going to get you an L.
And defensively stretch, Stats was really good defensively.
He was. He was.
Got to reward that, man.
But on the flip side of that, Tate Ashby had 15. Kurt had 7. Yeah, Kurt had 7. And look at all these guys with 5. Sedale had 5. Mello had 5. Nori had 3. Who was that? Oh, Trail had 6. You know what I'm saying? Chaz had 8. Like, we talking about contribution top to bottom. Contribution top to bottom. And then Jay Wright he woke up in the second half. He had 14 in the second half. But you just need some consistency. Batman again scores all his buckets from 3. No diversity to his game. And
we can be fair about it. We can be fair.
I would love to see it or some free throws beside his name.
Well, here's the thing, Strid. I think with, and you can agree, when you have a defined role, and they basically molded him as, okay, he's our shooter. So if you run pin downs or screens or flares or whatever, that's his game. I don't think he's asked to do that.
Give me a pump fake and a dribble drive.
Okay, there we go.
Because what's happening is everybody now says Batman's a shooter, and they just gonna run him off. You know what I'm saying? And so now Batman gets the ball. He's at the 3-point line, and that's
How
it.
How did he end up with 4 threes? Is what I want to know. Who let him get loose?
It was some tough shots. Chad was on him a little bit, but it was tough shots though.
They were all in transition. They were all in transition or breakdown plays, like offensive rebound, tip out, swing, he in the corner, boom, trade. Transition, pull-up game, boom, Trey. He's a trail man in the 3. He had one at the top of the key, boom, Trey. Like,
you gotta
those are how he's getting the shots off, not in the half-court set. All I'm saying is, and this ain't no disrespect to Batman, because I think he can shoot the ball terrifically. Catch the ball. They closing out at you hard. Give me a pump fake, 1 dribble, bro. That's it. Because if he gets 18, which is what I think he's capable of and what Stats drafted him to do, he gets 18, the Bullies are dangerous. But until then, he getting 4 threes, and I'm gonna be honest with you. If I'm coaching against that, okay, cool. He got 4 threes. We live in. I'm all right with that. As long as he don't get 6 or 7, I'm okay with that. Yeah. So, I don't know. Stats, this is your team, bro. What do you have to say?
He's not gonna bash him.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna do that. Before I talk about
you also got a rebounding problem.
Well, that's not Dion by not being there.
But yeah, that's it. That's it for me.
Let me give credit to the winners first. Tay, Chaz, Kurt, Trail, in the I always fit the bloodlines. Good win for them. It's always good to go against those guys. They played a great game. AB actually did some good coaching stuff. He actually told me some of the, like he told me that he subbed one of their guys in when they subbed me out just to get offensive rebound.
Yep.
He also didn't start Tay, which completely, threw what we was doing off. It was something else that threw us off too. I'll get to that in a few. But they, and then their small ball lineup with their 4 smalls and Tay is really good. I think it was Chaz,
Terrell,
Melo, Tuck, and Tay.
And then what's Sadell in there and a little bit too.
And Shadell too.
Yeah.
And that small ball lineup was really good.
I think Melo was real active today too, though. Melo was pretty good. He was real active today, from what I've seen. Melo was too.
He had high energy.
So like that kind of threw us for a loop. So good win for them. Let me say that first. In terms of I appreciate my teammates, Damo, and they appreciate me too. Sometimes those things happen in the flow of the game. You don't get the ball where you want. That's okay. I still rebounded. I still played defense. You got to contribute in other ways when you don't get the ball. And I feel like I did that part. Just for us, man, I just think that, we just gotta be cohesive. We gotta be together. We gotta move the ball a little bit more. And
you had 7 rebounds, by the way, Stats, just to give you
piss you off even more. Piss you off even more. Had 7 rebounds.
Yeah, 7
great
rebounds.
Defense.
Yep.
Piss you off even more.
No, I'm not mad. Not anymore. But not at them. I was mad because we lost. But those things happen in the flow of the game, right? So we just got to do some things differently, set some more screens.
Batman shot 9 threes, by the way.
Move that off the ball. I mean, he made 4 of them, so that's 44%. That's
bad.
3.
Yeah, it's not bad. That's what I'm saying. That's not bad.
And we want to shoot threes, and we want to get in transition and run. We do. I don't know how many turnovers we had. I didn't actually look at
Not
them.
many.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how we didn't get the possessions then.
Yeah, not many.
You
missed a ton of shots.
Yeah, we didn't turn the ball over. We didn't really turn the ball over a lot. I don't think so.
The problem is neither did the Bloodline. They didn't turn the ball over either.
That right. And one of our things is we forced a lot of turnovers. I think we started in zone because we didn't have guys in the beginning of the game for us to go man and switch. And I think that was the game right there.
Mm-hmm.
That our identity is forcing turnovers, and we didn't force enough turnovers today. So I think that we will get back to that against the next opponent. And we get back in transition, rebounding and running, and we'll be fine. But again, sometimes those things happen throughout the course of the game, and we'll look at the film, and we're gonna get back and we're gonna get to it. I love my teammates; they love me. Love my coach; he loves me. And we just gonna keep doing our thing, man. It sucks to lose. Nobody likes to lose, but I feel like we're gonna be fine. Like obviously y'all were watching, so like, and I listened to y'all basketball opinions. So like, I hear what y'all are saying, but
look, just these are minor things, but minor things make big deals in a game. Just need everybody to ask on their own time. I'm sorry, I'd have been pissed off about that. That's just me as a player, and I'm here. Ain't like y'all was at 9 o'clock. You can't have your ass there at 10 ready to go. That stuff matters, bro. Put us in a hole. 17. Meanwhile, they got all 10 of their players over here ready to go at 9:45. That stuff matters, man.
I don't know what their game plan was. Maybe they can share it now up here.
Yeah, I think it was to pass your team tequila shots last night.
Stop.
That was the game plan.
I don't know what they're because AB stop. But I do feel like that him not starting Tay was calculated and purposeful. I will say I think it was a good move. Excuse me, but I think they got a bit lucky that we couldn't start off in the man like we wanted. Because I think had we been able to do that, I feel like playing small is what we need to do. We're missing a few guys too. Hopefully those guys come next week. We really need those guys. Dion and Josh, we need those guys there. Like, Josh is an athletic rebounder, can jump, can finish around the rim. Dion can really play. So hopefully those guys come next week, man. But I like where we at, and we good.
Shout out to Chaz again, man. Just he been real super steady, man. 2 weeks in a row, man. Then again, shout out to Tay Ashby. 15, handled his business. He motivated. He is motivated. All right, let's move on to our third game.
Only thing I'm mad at Tay about is that flop. Come on, Tay.
Yeah, that was
Better than that.
that was insane. But we gotta do what we gotta do.
That's true.
Third game. Team Sky versus Mamba Mentality, if I'm not mistaken.
What? No, was it Jelly versus? It was Jelly versus.
Team.
That was the last game.
Team
That was the last game.
That's right.
Team
That's right.
fucking Jelly.
All right. Where is that one?
Can I go first?
Please,
Yeah.
go ahead.
I was gonna go first, but go ahead. You got it.
Mike, Damo, y'all my guys. Y'all know I love y'all. But some changes got to be made. It got so bad at one point, Stretch had to come from the books to help. And just as an objective observer, y'all don't play with pace, but y'all also don't get up a lot of threes, and y'all don't really force a lot of turnovers. So Howard, that's the issue. Y'all don't play fast enough, and y'all don't get the right shots up.
Mhm.
Y'all don't get the right shots up. That's really what it comes down to. Basketball's a math game. People don't like to hear that, but it's about possessions and what you do in those possessions. So if you're not going to get a lot of possessions because you're not playing faster or forcing turnovers, you got to get high quality shots every time down the court. You got to make them count, and y'all didn't really do that. Y'all didn't turn the ball over as much, which I think is good, but
Turned it over enough.
it. And then listen, that team that y'all played today, that's the best team in the league, right there. Everybody knows their roles. I don't, and Bird said it, but Trig hit 5 threes, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4. He hit 5.
He hit 5.
He hit 5.
And then who else hit threes for them?
John had 2.
Yep.
Terrell had 2.
Yep.
Dave Pat had 1. And Nikita had 1.
So that's 10. That's
Keita had one? Keita had one?
In the first half.
So that's 30 points right there. You feel what I'm saying? And they moved that ball. Booty had, I think, another 9 assists, 10 assists, right?
He had 7. He had 7 today.
7?
7, yeah.
I mean, they move that ball, man. They play for each other. And I told Xavier, man, I really love his game. He's good. He fits perfectly with what they want to do.
Double.
Yep. He fits perfectly with what they want to do. And that's the best team in the league right there. I told y'all before, I think y'all had the personnel. Damo did a good job on John, I think. But then Trig went off.
Yeah, Trig went crazy.
That's how you know you have a really good team. Booty still had his impact, man. X still had his impact. That's just a really good team over there, man. But I think for y'all, man, y'all just got to play faster and force more turnovers. Y'all gotta. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go now before I let y'all two go because it's y'all team. It's just one word. It's just one word, and I said it loud in the gym. Accountability.
Yep.
Before you start pointing fingers at what somebody else ain't doing or what they doing wrong, you gotta look in the mirror at yourself. And I said it loud, and I meant that. Everybody that was in a purple uniform gotta look in the mirror. What can I do to give us a better chance at winning? Because everybody not bought in. Everybody, well, I'm not gonna say everybody's on some selfish stuff, but that's the vibe that it feels like. When you know what I'm saying? Again, I didn't hop off the scores table to go help them because I'm thinking I'm this great coach or some shit like that. That ain't what this was about. I saw my brothers over there dying.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't just stand there and watch them die like that. So I jumped off and I went to help them. And, I wish I could have coached them the whole game because a lot of that stuff, and again, I understand people pay their money. You want to play a little bit, but I'm just going to be honest with you guys, man. I might have would have told a couple of them jokers to take the jersey off, man. Going home, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm gonna stop you right there, man. Man, fuck that $65. I'll give you that shit back, man. If you don't want to play, then fuck you. I don't care. Give me your money back. Give me the $65. I'll pay it. I don't give a fuck about that $65, man. You take that $65 and wipe your ass with it. I don't care. Fuck
I love
that
it, dog.
$65. If you don't want to play, then don't play.
I love it.
That.
I love it. And look, that sounds like a guy that's frustrated, that wants to win. And everybody gotta have that same vibe. Everybody gotta have that same vibe, bro. Like, I don't like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just here I'm gonna get my buckets, or I'm gonna get my rebounds, or I'm just gonna run up and down the court. Nah, man, we're trying to win, bro. Like, that's why you put on the game. That's why you put on the jersey. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, we grinded. We're trying to win. And I'm with you, Damo. I'm with you. Like, the attitude, the energy, and that was the first thing I said to y'all when I came over there. Pick your energy up, fellas. Like, yo, pick your energy up. Like, y'all better than this. Stop doing this stuff. This stuff is self-inflicted wounds. Pick your energy up. But other than the negative attitudes and the energy, we got a rebounding problem. We don't want to make the extra play problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, the effort play is like right there in front of your face, but you won't make yourself go get that loose ball. You assume somebody gonna get that rebound, so you just stand there and watch it. Go get that shit, man. Like, that stuff fires me up. Like, yo, we gotta have that stuff. And then leadership. Where your leadership at? My best players, Damo's frustrated, so he not saying nothing. Henry frustrated, he not saying nothing. Boom frustrated, he pout. You know what I'm saying? Like, Taj got busted open, bro. Nobody, and he came out like trying to go. Where's that same fight? Where is that fight? So, but again, hats off to Moment Mentality, man. Other than Team Jelly, they are the most put together team as far as chemistry, roles, like teamwork. Them guys play for each other possession after possession, offensively and defensively. And that's what a team's supposed to look like right there. But moving forward, man, I just need better. Team Sky, I need better, yo. That's just what it is. I need better. And if you can't do that, send a text to Hollywood. Like Damo said, you get your bread back. We'll throw somebody else in there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we'll give you your bread back pronto. It ain't no problem.
Yeah.
Easy.
Y'all know
Yeah,
that. You're going to turn that damn jersey in.
I think,
and give me your jersey back.
Give me your jersey back.
Give it back clean. Give it back clean, too.
I basically echo what Stretch said, Damo said, Stat said. And I just think, like, I didn't take it as Stretch, like, well, he helped us and needed to be, because when they went on that run in the beginning, I was sitting there like, I ain't really got the strength to be talking to these guys. Like, it's the same thing, shooting open threes, this, that, and the third. So when I turned around, he was there, and I was like, okay, cool. And I just think, man, it's just like, guys just want to play basketball, right? They just want to play basketball. But like Damo, Taj, they like they take it serious. Like, okay, Damo keeps telling me, I just want to win. Yeah, and Stretch, I know when you out there and you coaching, you want to win, regardless if it's in a limited role out there coaching, you want the best out of the players. And I truly understand that. And for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was out there, the pace was fast as hell, bro. Me and John Q brothers. We both had our problems out there. Me and John Q brothers out there, bro. Hey, you got that John Q. Hey, John Q, what up, baby? Listen, I'm gonna tell you, man. Like Damo, you know, I feel you, bro. And again, if you don't want to play, first of all, if you don't want to play and you can't show up, and I get life happens. We got a reserve pool of players that's looking to play. We got a reserve that's willing to play. And I'm not afraid to make that call. I'm not afraid to send an email or that text. I'm not. So
it's real easy.
Like it's easy. It's easy for me. You know what I'm saying? So not only this is you know my league. I don't want to.
Not to cut you off, Mike. Can I tell you something real fast though?
Go right ahead.
You guys actually won the second half, 35-31.
Hey, you know what? You know what, Stretch? That's so. I'll talk to you off air about that. I'll talk to you off air about that. I'm gonna talk to you off air about that. I'm gonna talk to you off air about that because Stats, you already know what you're doing. I'll talk. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you off air about that.
I know. I just have one question, Mike.
Coach Stretch.
Does this count against your coaching record?
No, because I started.
Okay.
And a coach, and I appreciate him coming out there. Like that's what brothers do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I appreciate it, but I just think like as a unit, you know, I think guys got to be selfless in certain they got to be selfless, man. And but look, man, shout out to Damo and Taj. They kept playing, bro. They kept playing. They kept playing. They kept playing. Sean, and I love Sean, bro. Kept playing, bro. Love Sean. I love Sean. Kept playing. So it's just like, yo, bro, like, I'll go to war with those guys, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And not to say I won't go to war with other guys, but like, yo, we can't pout. We can't, even if it's a 20-point loss, whatever the case is, we got to keep playing, bro. We got to. But some changes are coming. We already got some things in the works. We're not going to divulge that, but you know, Team Sky's here. You know, we'll be all right though. But shout out to Mama Mentality, man. I talked to Booty after the game. Dave, me and Pat talk all the time. Hey man, they had a great game plan. And like I said, they executed. That team is really, really good. They are the best team. Like I don't think there's second place. Here's first place, way up here. This is how good they are, way up here. And then the other team, they the best. They the best team, man. They play like it. You got to play a perfect game to beat them, man. But Damo, we gonna be all right, brother.
Yeah, man. We
We got. Hey, we gonna be all right, bro.
Yeah, we got some things cooking. I won't talk too much about it on the pod, but you know, we got some things cooking.
But look, fellas, like I said, when I came in and like I said again, just finish the game strong. That's all I was focusing on. Finishing the game strong. Don't lay down. Momentum. Build momentum for next week.
So
don't lay down.
What was the score in the second half stretch?
35-31. 35-31. Just a little structure. That's all you need. A little structure.
And I think that's the problem too, man. I think a lot of guys can't. I don't want to say they can't take that. I can't take the criticism. They can't take the coaching, but maybe that's what it really is.
Go ahead. That's real. A lot of people can't take criticism. A lot of people can't take. You know what I'm saying? Look, like this is real. A lot of guys ain't played no basketball, so they ain't never had no coach. They ain't never been on the team where a leader is challenging you to be better.
Right.
You know, not just a coach, but just, you know, your teammate. Because if you've been on the basketball team, you know, or team period, if your leader or one of your teammates is talking to you and challenging you to be better, so we take that personal and we're going to be better. Because you don't want to let your brother down. You don't want to let yourself down. Like, I don't know about you guys, but me personally, if I couldn't look in that mirror at the end of the game and say, damn, yo, I ain't give it all I had a problem with that.
Yeah,
I had the same issue with coaching. Like, Stats got to tell me all the time, like, yo, Stretch, don't wear that one. We good. No, I'm wearing all of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Even when y'all lost right here, I stood because I'm like, damn, I wanted to cut that gap. I wanted to cut that lead. And then just to show motherfuckers that y'all ain't bad.
But here's the thing, Stretch. What I will say is, and this is why I got upset, And I was like, during the run that we went on and we making all those shots, you set guys up to get open. Remember all them threes we were hitting? But then defensively, I think defensively the right plan was in place. I just didn't think guys really, I don't want to say they didn't care, but it seemed like it was more effort put on the offensive end because shots were being put up, but the dirty work and the grind, the mud shit, we didn't do. That's what I got from it, but it is what it is. And my bad. Shout out to Booty, because when he had me baseline toward the end of the game, I tackled his ass. So my bad. And next thing I turned around, Damo came towards me, looking at me, and was like, "Come on, bro." Yeah,
Great effort.
I was having a John Q moment. My heart was coming out my chest, bro.
Hey, look,
I
I asked Mike coming off the game. I said, "Mike, you tired, ain't you?" I was like, "No, I'm good. I'm good."
and you weren't good.
Not good.
And you were not
listen,
good.
Blood pressure 290 over 80, man. I'm out there dying, bro.
Yeah,
Jump crazy, bro.
you were not good.
Yeah.
Jump was crazy. I gotta play in spurt. I gotta play spot minutes, bro.
But that's the problem, though, Mike. When you don't play a lot, your rhythm is off, and we all, the intensity out there is different. We all acknowledge that. You can't you can't do the spot stuff, bro. Either you got to play or not, because
you play,
you can't just jump into that, bro. You can't.
Right. I get that. Yeah, man. I'm you know what I found out, man? I think I'm the oldest player in the league.
Oh, by far. We don't have any 61-year-old guys in the league.
Well, I'm not 61, but I am old. It's either me or Melvin.
48 years old, man.
Me and Melvin. I think me and Melvin's oldest.
He doesn't play. Does he play a lot first team?
But he on team flicker. Listen, I'm the oldest player on the but you know what? I enjoy going out there. But you know, Team Sky, we gonna be back, bro. We're gonna be back.
Yeah. I'm not gonna speak to all the stuff that y'all was talking about. I just speak to the basketball.
Well, I gotta go on. I gotta go too. So yeah, I gotta go. I got some things I want to do with the team too.
Oh, well, all right, go ahead then. It's your team. Go ahead.
No, I mean I ain't gonna kill. I ain't gonna kill him, but we just gotta be better, bro. We gotta be better. We gotta take care of the ball. We gotta play faster. And like I said, man, if it's an issue, you talk to me or Mike, it's cool. If you don't want to hoop, that's cool. If you want to be traded, you could tell us that too. You don't want to play, we'll refund you your money.
Immediately. It's
no questions, man. I have no problem with refunding, guys their money. Nobody wants to hold on to your $65. I promise you. We'll get rid of your $65 and get rid of you. It's no problem. If you don't want to play. No, I mean that with all due respect. I'm not calling anybody out or saying that anybody doesn't want to play. I'm just saying if you don't want to play, speak now. Now is your chance to speak.
Right.
Reach out. I'm okay with that. If you can't deal with being coached and being structured, because that's what we're gonna do from now on, man. It ain't no more, you come out and do what you want to do and blah blah blah. We trying to win, bro. Like I'm not coming out here on Sunday to play to get my fucking face kicked in every Sunday. Like
right.
I'm not out here to do that. I don't care about the points and the accolades.
Yeah, that shit.
I don't care about any of that, bro. Like everything I've done in basketball, it's already done. It's already sketched. I don't care about any of that shit. You can't take none of that shit away from me. It is what it is. I'm not out here to do that. I just want to win.
Yeah, but you know what though, Damo? The fact that we won the second half 35-31 like that, and team with Mamba mentality, they didn't lay down. They played. They didn't lay down, and I think that the fact that we won that second half says a lot. It says a lot.
Yeah, I mean that was good. I mean that's good for us.
Yeah, it is. It is though.
It's good for us. I don't want to. And first off, let me give them their credit too, because they're by far.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I don't want to take that as we beat them in the second half. To me that's it's a good sign for us, but it's also like on some moral victory shit. But I can't.
I get you. I get you. We got some shit coming though.
But But good job to them, man. I would say bad job to my team. Let's come back next week. Let's play together. Let's, try not to be frustrated and, try to get a win, bro.
Going on vacation after a damn brutal loss is brutal.
Yeah, man. See you in 2 weeks, bro.
Drown my sorrows in some Henny and Coke.
But yeah, man. I and like I said, I mean no disrespect to anybody. If you felt some type of way about what I just said, I ain't hard to find, man. You got my number. Reach out.
Don't make that face, bro. Don't make that face, bro.
We can talk about it. I'm just saying, if you don't want to play, it's okay. I just wanna let that be known.
Yeah, I mean, look. First of all, just prayers to Taj. Make sure. Hopefully, he got that little cut.
I think he went and got it stitched up.
He came, but he came back though and played, bro. Like,
yeah. Taj's always been like that, man. Like
the dog, bro. That's dog stuff, bro.
That's not gonna take him out. And
That's
for him to be,
man, listen, y'all know I hate that damn word.
That's dog stuff, bro.
For it to kind of be like almost meaningless, like it's not.
That is
like
dog stuff.
It's like you paying to play
I love
and
it.
come back out there with a.
No, I love it too, but can we just call it something else?
It's crazy.
Why you don't like dog stuff? Your fucking team name is the Bullies.
What's that got to do with a dog? Call it some bully shit then. I don't know.
What you mean?
There are dogs
called bullies. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Ain't that what you name?
Mike was alluding to the fact that I don't like that word. That's what I was just.
But then,
is your team name after a dog?
What? No.
So you're a bully.
Oh, so you're a real life bully? Like you was out here taking people lunch money?
No.
All right, Creed.
No, bullies stop. Bullies just play physical, and I'm not gonna get on all the team chemistry stuff y'all talking about. What I will say though, again, y'all gonna have to change the way y'all play stylistically. Y'all have to change the way y'all play.
Oh, we will. It's coming.
That has to change.
It's coming. It's coming. We play at 10 tomorrow. I found out somebody in the league don't have a 9:00 game, but I ain't gonna hate on them.
Yeah, we gonna fix. I saw that as well. We gonna.
Oh, you did. You did.
Yeah, we're gonna flip the schedule real quick.
Yeah, y'all just gotta change stylistically. Y'all will be fine.
Yeah. What's the last game, Stretch?
I also want to say this though, and Stats hates this, but damn, bro, my coaching bag, like the plays, it's fucking crazy.
Nah, the play you ran to get Damo open, now that was nice.
Crazy.
That was nice.
Crazy.
That was nice.
Get your pen and paper out. Take notes.
Yeah, man, that was I felt free and alive in the second half. I was getting the looks.
He had 10 in the second half.
I was getting the looks that I wanted to get.
Stop.
I got a little rhythm going. Stretch my guy, man. That was actually probably like the first game we ever lost together.
Yeah.
We went undefeated. I think we went undefeated in the district in last time he coached.
All right, let's move on.
I'm just saying that's the first game we ever lost together.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Last game of the day, Team Flick versus Team Jelly. And Team Jelly remains undefeated. Team Flick is now 0-2. And listen, balanced scoring attack from Team Jelly, led by Juju. He had 11. Ham had 8. Kenyon had 8. Josh Murda had 6. Dale Moore had 6. And CJ Powers had 5. Jason Dietrich put in another stellar performance. 27 for Jason. Jermaine had 9. Donnie had 6. Yeah.
How many Jason had?
Wait. Tay, why you doing me like that, bro?
How many Jason had?
27.
Tay, I thought
I'm gonna go first on this one.
I thought it was cool, Tay.
MVP candidate, they're 0-2. Listen, man, he had a 25-point game the first game. I believe 27 this game.
Love you too, bro.
he was absolutely just remarkable, bro. Like he was just great, bro. Listen, man, like there's a lot of great players in the league, but when he plays, it stands out.
Yeah.
You know, and I think with mentality, their team is a balanced attack. Any guy each week can do it, but he's literally putting the team on his back, scoring wise. Literally putting the team on his back, bro. And he's a professional scorer. So I gotta give it up. He's a professional scorer.
Absolutely.
He's definitely like, if he had a leading MVP candidate, even being 0-2, he's the number one for me. He's number one for me right now. So like I just, you know, and he's doing, and it's not like he's taking bad shots either. You know, he's doing it with them on the offense. And then shout out to Terry, because even though they're 0-2, they said Terry. I mean, they look much better though.
They look a lot better.
They look a lot
better with
Terry's getting heavy minutes. He's getting heavy minutes, and they look a lot better. And I said Terry's gonna help them out tremendously because he's a really, really good point guard. Like he's gonna help them out. You know,
Terry can mess around and get 6 points.
Right. I told Terry, hey, you gonna shoot? You gonna shoot?
He got to get 6. He got to get at least 6, 2 threes, 2 catch and shoot threes.
Right.
Find a way to get to the line 3 times, bro.
Keep him honest a little bit. But
Juju's team, man, a little bit. Just a little bit.
They're really good, man. They the cardiac kids, bro. Like beginning of the season, we didn't really think like, okay, because they guard play, just being a little undersized, man. But they, you know, hey, they playing like they 6'6", 6'7" out there. So
they do have a 6'7" out there.
Yeah. But did he play the first? He didn't play the first game, did he? He didn't play the first game.
No, he didn't play the first game.
He didn't play the first game. Yeah, but
Kenya Nordell was there.
Yeah, so and they got Dale too. So yeah, they're all right, man. They're really, really good. Jew was really good too. Jew was more active this game down the stretch. He wanted it. I saw it. He wanted it down the stretch. Team Flick did too, because Team Flick had the lead with under a minute left, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
right? They had the lead. They had the lead. They showed themselves up really, really well. That was a really, really, really good game. Really good game.
It was. It was a great game. Again, that joke of Josh Murdoch, man. That thing, look, it's ugly.
That's crazy.
But that thing don't never hit the rim.
It don't
never hit the rim, bro. And you can't leave them open. You just can't leave them open, man. I'm also impressed with Juju's passing. His passing in tight quarters leads to not only just a regular assist, but it also leads to the hockey assist because this team is so unselfish. So you got 4 guys with 4 assists up here. Like that screams we're an unselfish team and we're going to get the best shot possible. You know what I'm saying? So also shout out to AJ Hamilton, the next head coach for the Heritage High School varsity girls.
He had a big bucket late too, a big and one late in the game.
Big bucket. And he had let me see.
Yeah, 8.
He had 7 rebounds.
But his impact it's not like his impact on the game is just, you can feel it. It's just like the whole game. Like you can just feel it. Like there's never a point in the game where I say, where Ham at?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was always in a mix. If that makes sense.
Hey man, I like the way they playing, brother.
Yeah.
Damo, stats. Come on.
Hey man. Oh, go ahead, Stats. You want to go?
I was just gonna say, at some point, when are we gonna include Jason in the MVP conversation?
I said
Hollywood just did it.
No, I mean, if I gone first, I was gonna say that because we hadn't mentioned him before. Like he just gets his points so easy.
Yeah.
Like just so easy. And you could tell he's a pro. He got the pro walk. He got the little limp. Like he played a lot of professional basketball.
Hold on, Stats. There was a move that he did where it was just like he went, because I was filming the game and he was on, I guess the left side, and he caught it and he dribbled, kind of lost it, gathered himself. Most people would have rushed their shot. He pump faked. The dude went bomb. Somebody ran at him. He just shot it off the glass. So it was just like easy. He just walked back like that's just normal routine type shit. And that was an impressive bucket, yo. It was impressive.
Yeah, he's a professional scorer. It's very easy for him to get it, and he has a high release too.
Yeah.
So like you just got to really stay close to his body because you're not really gonna block it. I'm glad we caught them when we did because he's getting his rhythm back. He was short arming some of his threes in the beginning, but he splashed 2-3 of them today.
Yeah, he still had 25 against y'all.
He had 18 against us. That's why I said that I'm glad that we
Was
got
18?
him early.
Was it 18? I thought it was 25. Okay.
He probably the best player in the league, top 2, 3. They got to get some better guard play. But I text Rat, and Terry's helped them for sure. He's steady.
From a shooting standpoint, maybe, but he's kind of been. What they need is another dynamic scorer.
I mean, somebody like Terry stabilized it for them, but They need somebody to pressure the defense more. And again, I texted you too. Like they just play really well together. I didn't know the stat about 4 guys having 4 assists, but they move it. They're very unselfish. They drive and kick very well. They're probably the best drive and kick team in the league. You help. They kicking it, swing, and they get good shots. I mean, we thought that size would be an issue for them, but now that they got Dale and Kenyon, how many rebounds did Kenyon have today?
8.
Okay. Like he cleans the glass. He's very athletic. He plays above the rim. They're a force.
Yeah.
They're a force. For real. They're a force. So I love the way they play. I love Jew. He got them boys. They rocking over there, man. So congratulations to them. 2-0.
Damo.
Jason Dietrich is a professional.
and he had his Oklahoma shorts on today.
Yeah, right.
So he was about business.
He's a professional scorer, man. Like that's just what he does. He puts the ball in the basket. It's easy. I probably I just want to guard him a little bit just to see. I think that's a test just to see where you are defensively. Like how good are you really defensively?
Right.
Guarding him. I don't think there's really any stopping him, regardless. But I would just love a couple possessions just to see, just to test it out, man. Just to see.
Mm-hmm. You see where you at.
Just to see where I am, man. That's all.
Yeah.
I ain't saying take him the whole game or anything like that. I don't think that would be smart for what we're trying to do. But I would love just to see. Like, I respect his game that much. Like, I think he's that good. So, I just wish they could, if they win, like it would just be even sweeter. Like they just they're right there. They were right there today. They're right there today.
That kind of makes everything like what I mean.
Makes
like
everything better if you win, man.
Yeah, win, yeah. Because then now it's just like okay, but anybody that plays him. Because because even John said that they played him like they know he's gonna get his. Anybody that plays him, he's gonna get his points. It's just the others around him that got to give him a little bit something though. I think the game before last, I think Jermaine played pretty good. Not this week, but he played okay today. But like last week,
he a lot of rebounds for them, man. Like
last week Jermaine played really really well for him last week, and that's what they're gonna need though. That's what they're gonna need though.
I think it's clear that those two guys are their best players. The other brother, Javane, he brings something different to the table. He's, he's going to get down low, do the dirty work, get in the post you up, turn and spin, score, get offensive rebounds. Like, he's really good at that. So
yeah, Terry going to have to shoot the ball, though. He'll have to shoot it.
Yeah. And then Jew's team, man, like, I really like their team. I like the guys that they have. They're big.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy, Kenyon, man, like, bro, he's just out there soaring through the air, bro. Like, yo, head at the rim, layup. Like, I'm just waiting on him I hope it's not next week, but I'm just waiting on him just to punch the ball. Like, just just
And
don't.
lucky enough for us, he's gonna punch it on somebody next week on our team.
Right. It's just
Right.
right. Watch it be me. Knock on wood.
And Stretch, when I'm on the boat, just send me the video. Just let me see. Just let me see it.
Bad, man. You gotta watch yourself under that rim.
Yeah, you do.
Get a body on him. Get a body on that guy. Like I like him a lot, man. I really do.
Yeah.
I like everything he does, rebounding, what he brings to that team. Like he's pretty good. And then Jew is Jew. He out there doing what he's doing, scoring and assisting, running the team. And then, he's got his supporting cast. They're all, pretty good. I don't know all their names, but
Jake didn't play today.
The lefty, he's doing his thing, man.
Yeah, Josh. Shout out to Josh.
He's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing.
I think somebody from his family actually came and asked them what the score was today.
Yeah.
They was that invested, bro. They came was like, "What is the score?"
It should be, bro.
That's what we want, though.
That's exactly what we want.
He balling, man.
And Damo, in terms of like I had, like I said, when I was guarding Jason, you could tell that he like just his movements. And I told Stretch this when Stretch had me guarding Dejour. Shout out to Dejour in practice. Guys who play at a higher level, they move different. Everything about the way that they move on the court is different. So, like, he's gonna get to his spots. You just have to make him take 2 or 3 extra dribbles to get there.
Right.
Yeah.
That's probably the easiest way to say it. Because if not, he get there in the amount of dribbles he want, he gonna get the shot he want.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's a pro. And he's 43.
Right.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Right, doing that. That's insane.
What is he, about 6'6"?
Yeah.
Yeah, about 6'5", 6'6".
Yeah, man. But those the games, man. Week 3 slate. Week 3 slate next week.
Week 2 we had a preseason game.
Well, week 3 is next week.
Yes.
Right. And we'll get into the recap. Wednesday?
Yep.
Wednesday? Okay. I'll probably come on Wednesday.
I bet.
I'll come on Wednesday.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
What?
I was thinking I was going on the cruise this week. I'm tripping, bro. That's what I said. I'll be on, but it was next Sunday. My bad. I'm tripping, bro.
Jesus Christ.
My bad. Okay.
The NBA playoffs are here. Had a couple surprises. Not really.
Right, not really.
Not really. NBA playoffs are here, and they got off to a fiery start. Philly loses down the stretch to New York. That was a good game. Lakers pitched down their leg in the second half to the Nuggets, which was expected. Any surprises going on? Like, the game's going on right now. Indiana just got blitzed by Milwaukee. And this game right here is pretty good so far. Clippers beat the dog piss out of Dallas.
They did.
Yeah,
So
Joel Embiid is hurt again. Like,
just stop. Just stop. Are we surprised? Are we surprised that these two buffoons ain't talking about the Lakers? Let's talk about the yesterday games. Let's talk about the yesterday games first. Don't try to deflect and talk about today's games. We talk about NBA playoffs. Let's talk about what happened yesterday.
Okay, let's start in New York. Let's start in New York.
No. Let's start in LA.
Why are we starting in LA? There's nothing to see here.
Let's start in New York. Okay, let's start in New York.
Okay. Joel Embiid had 29 on 8 for 22 shooting. Maxey had 33 on 14 for 26 shooting. But it was the balanced scoring attack. Again, Josh Hart played 41 minutes. He had 22. Brunson played 41 minutes. He had 22. I mean, Tibbs just gonna run your ass into the ground. Like, so I'm just,
Tibbs is insane.
Pray those guys just don't get hurt, man. Like
they had a great fourth quarter. The Knicks had a great fourth quarter. So we'll start with that. Any thoughts on that? Stats, Damo, anybody?
On that game,
go ahead, Damo.
I mean, it's one game, man. Congrats to the Knicks on taking that game. I just think that Josh Hart, I just don't like. They won that game practically, but really because of him and those crazy shots he was hitting.
Insane.
And like, I mean, I just don't. If that's what it's gonna take for them to win, I just don't see him doing that 4 times in a row.
Right.
I'm still taking the Sixers. If Embiid, as long as Embiid is on the floor and can be at least, half himself, I guess, I give the Sixers a chance to win. It didn't look good yesterday. The good thing is he did return back to the game after him tweaking his knee. But it just doesn't look good. And if I'm Philly, man, I'm questioning whether I should have brought him back right now. But I guess at this point it's just like, there's a chance he's gonna be injured every year, so we might as well just go until his knees just fall off. Because at this point it's just like, all right, well, we shut him down for next season, and then come playoff time again, he's hurt again. So it's like, you know what? Screw it.
Is he playing next game?
Play him. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
I'm still holding out hope, because once again, I follow Damo's lead. Me and Damo was on the chat, and we contacted, when Damo was talking crazy, I contacted Kurt.
So you said
going on with Damo. You know what I'm saying? I contacted Kurt, and then I already know. So
I don't even know what made me even I just had a moment, it just sometimes when something just hits you and you just like.
That's the problem, Damo. That's the problem, bro.
I was just sitting there and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna bet Kurt $50. I'm gonna try to bait him in a bet. It wasn't even $50. I knew Kurt was gonna say like $50. I was just like, yo, let me hit Kurt and see what he's talking about. Just let me check the temperature. And he was like $50, and I was like, boom, I saw it coming.
And you know what? As soon as Damo was saying that, I was already texting Kurt. Easily influenced. Now Kurt gonna take both our money.
I think I'm gonna get some help after this season, man. I think I got a gambling addiction.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I'm just saying.
Lunch on Kurt.
Right.
What up, Kurt? Listen, man. Lunch on
Kurt got if this wins, Kurt might. If he wins here, Kurt might have close to $300 of my money, bro.
God,
in a year.
I'm surprised you didn't say sweet.
Nah, I couldn't go that far. I don't think the Sixers is good enough this year. With Embiid being hurt, I don't think they can pull off.
But again, it's still early. But the Knicks do look different. They do look different. So we shall see. We shall see.
I gotta win some money back this year, man. I need them to win this series, bro. Jesus.
Y'all want to talk about that bad man down in Soda?
Anybody want to put some money on the Lakers though? I got the Lakers losing series. Anybody dumb enough to take that bet?
Yeah, I got the Lakers losing too.
I'm just saying.
Make your vacation plans early.
But I didn't tell. But I just so y'all know, I did not tell Mike to take the bet with the Sixers. He just
you didn't, but you was talking. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea.
He did it because I did it.
I text Kurt, and then Kurt gonna put this disclaimer in there. Well, if they get swept, that's double. I said, you know what? Deal. Yes, you did. I didn't
say nothing. God!
I said nothing. I
think I got too much confidence, bro.
Yeah.
I'm easily triggered.
So I know we're going to, talk about the NBA games, but can we please talk about this one NBA game that happened on Saturday?
Sure.
Can we please talk about Phoenix and Ant-Man, bro? Can we do that?
You gotta make up your mind, please, bro.
What do you mean?
just-
Well, okay, but no, because no. I'm gonna say the worst for last. The worst team for last. So
I
let's
thought you were about to say the Lakers. That was you just kind of.
Oh, okay, you want to do the Lakers? Do the Lakers?
No. Let's do Phoenix.
Okay, I've been on record saying that Ant-Man was the top 10 player. I remember a couple of years ago, was it 2 years ago, when Ant-Man was on the scene? I said, "Yo, Ant-Man's gonna be a top 15." He was a top 15 player, and stats kept saying, "No, he's not arrived." And Ant-Man has arrived. He's arrived. He arrived last year. He's arrived this year. He is their franchise player. There's no doubt about it. It's not Cat. It's not Cat. And I love Cat. It's not him. It's Ant-Man, bro. 18 points in the third.
Yeah.
Listen, man. Listen. Going. You got to do it with KD. One more, and then they coach. He's a finalist for Coach of the Year.
That was a bit of a surprise, but
Was it? You think so?
mhm.
I really hope
not saying that he's not a good coach. I didn't expect his name to be there.
Be there.
I think Oklahoma City's coach might win it.
I think Dagnall's gonna win that
You think so?
Yeah.
Unanimously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what?
Chris Finch is a good coach. Huh?
What do you think about Ant-Man's performance yesterday against the duel with KD?
I mean, I don't really care about the duel with KD, but Anthony Edwards was great. He hadn't been good against the Suns this season. I think he only averaged 20, but he had 33, 9-9 or 33, 9-8 yesterday. He was dominant. Again, he's a great player.
Are we worried about Phoenix?
Huh?
Are we worried about Phoenix?
Here's the thing that I've said with Phoenix since the finals run. If you don't put enough pressure on the rim, it's really hard to win.
Right. I agree.
Unless you're an outlier 3-point shooting team like the Warriors, because they have an outlier player in Steph Curry, like it's really hard to win that way. Either look at the last few champions. The Warriors were 3-8, but they won with their defense. Before that, it was the Bucks. Before that, it was the Lakers. You feel what I'm saying? Before that, it was the Raptors. And you can win with teams who primarily shoot middies, the Raptors, but they had an all-time playoff defense too. And they shot threes, but their best players shot middies too, primarily.
Right.
But those guys don't put a lot of pressure on the rim. KD barely gets to the rim now.
Right.
Book doesn't get to the rim a lot.
Right.
Bill doesn't get to the rim a lot. And Minnesota has a great defense led by my guy, Rudy Gobert.
Right.
And that plays right into what they want to do. He even ripped Kevin Durant yesterday.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, Minnesota is a really good team. I just think, for me, my problem where I see them is on the nights where Anthony Edwards doesn't play, doesn't score well. How are they going to score enough? That's what I still worry about, because they're a defensively slanted team. But last night they looked great all around. Gobert, Edwards, McDaniels played good defense. Like, you know, I think Cat has to stay out of foul trouble too, and that's very hard for him. He doesn't know how to stay out of foul trouble. He cannot guard without fouling. That's always been the thing with him. But last night they looked great. And Anthony Edwards, it's debatable whether he's top 10. I don't think he is, but
he's probably not.
But guys are so bunched together because there's so much talent. You can make a real good argument for that. You really could.
Do you think? Okay, he's not the best player. He's not top 10.
Can you name 10 players that are ahead of him?
Yeah,
ahead of him.
Yes, that are clearly ahead of him. Clearly.
Okay, let's start with.
I'm gonna start with Joker. I'm gonna start then Embiid, then Giannis. That's 3. Then you got Luka. You got Steph. That's 5.
LeBron.
You got AD. That's 7.
That's 7.
Tatum. That's 8. Now,
hold on. Tatum.
That's 8.
Clearly better.
Clearly better. Stop.
Okay. So now that's 8.
Facts.
Now,
Facts.
where does guys like SGA fit?
Hold on. You said 8.
Yeah, you got Shea.
At Tatum. So we're going 2 more. You said, okay, 2 more?
Right.
Okay.
So where and y'all in the comments, y'all please put y'all comments in there. So then where does guys like SGA fit?
He's an MVP candidate.
I mean, like, come on.
Okay, so he's better, right?
Not necessarily, but okay. No,
I think he's better. I think he's better right now. I think that's a fair way to put it. He's better right now.
Okay, so he's better right now. What about
Brunson.
Devin Booker?
Devin Booker,
Brunson.
I don't think. No, we get no. I
don't think Brunson.
No.
Donovan Mitchell.
We have to stop with this Isaiah Brunson shit. I mean, Jalen Brunson shit.
He's very good, but I
will say this. I will say about Jalen Brunson. The Knicks were a 7 seed or whatever seed they were before. They're fucking 2 seed with Jalen Brunson, bro. That matters to some point.
Yeah, because of the landscape of the East, bro. Like everyone got hurt, man. Like,
well, maybe you're right. Maybe.
What about Kawhi? Is it better than Kawhi?
I'm sorry, I forgot about him. No, he's not. I forgot about him. That's 9. That's definitively better.
Donovan Mitchell?
No, I think it's better than Donovan Mitchell. That's just me, though.
I don't know that. I mean,
that's kind of cool.
Kyrie.
No, he's better than Kyrie. But again, Kyrie's really good though, man. That's
Damian Lillard. Like,
I think he's better than Dame right now.
He's better than Ja?
No.
He's not. When Ja's hurt, we're not including Ja.
We're not including Ja.
Even with a bum shoulder, he's better.
Stop.
Ja's really good though.
He's better than Zion. He's better than Zion.
Ooh.
That first between Zion was crazy.
So we can say he's a top 15 guy. Can we say he's a top 15 guy?
Is he better than AD?
No.
I
said AD. No.
Yeah, he said he
didn't even say AD yet. I don't think
he did.
No, I said AD. I said AD in the first 7.
Yeah,
Katie.
I
said AD.
Did we say KD? We didn't say Kevin Durant.
Oh, we didn't say Kevin Durant, did we? So that's 10. Sorry, Kevin Durant. If you're watching, Kevin Durant, if you're watching, that was not intentional.
We should have said Kevin Durant way before we did.
Yeah, yes, we should have. That was not intentional.
Well, he killed KD yesterday. So Paul George.
KD had 31 points, bro. Like,
I know he did. KD had. I mean, he better than Paul George.
Not definitively.
Same Paul George shot him inside the backboard. Yeah.
I would say it's close. I would say it's close.
Everybody for the younger generation, that Paul George, they go.
Yeah, I don't quite understand. I don't quite understand that one.
Yeah,
I feel like
he's allowed to go.
I feel like I'm the old guy.
They had no one, Katie. Bloodline won today.
Okay.
After Stats team pulled up, hung over.
Is he better than Pascal?
Yes. He is now. Yes.
Yeah.
Is he better than Jimmy Butler?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a little overcalibrated on Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
We are.
I've been saying that
for what about Halliburton?
I think yes. I think he is.
I say he is. I don't think the gap is that.
I think he is. I think he is.
I don't think the gap is that big though. Like I don't think there's a big gap.
So he's better than Pablo. I know I can't stand Pablo.
First of all, his name is Paulo. It's not Pablo.
Paulo.
Yeah,
he's better than Paulo.
He's clearly better than Paulo.
Yeah, he's
better than Jalen Brown. He's better than Jalen Brown.
What about?
Yeah,
he's better than Jalen Brown. A lot of people are better than Jalen Brown.
Stop.
What about Fox?
Ooh, yes.
I think he's better than Fox.
I think he is. But
that's a close one, though.
That's a good one too.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Oh, you got to stop.
I don't know, bro.
We say that Zion was better than him. Is he better than Zion?
I don't think we said it definitively.
I think Zion's line. I think he's on that line with Zion. So it's him, Zion, Booker.
I think Zion's that
Those
version we've seen of Zion. Whew, that was impressive.
Well, let's talk about New Orleans since we're talking about Zion. They're currently playing OKC right now. It's in a tight game right now. What have we learned about New Orleans over the play-in tournament? Like, I think it's clear one of them got to go. Brandon Ingram or
New
Zion.
Orleans? Well,
Yeah,
I mean, you
one of them got to go.
gotta get rid of Ingram, man. Ingram's gotta go. You gotta get rid of the guy who doesn't have the. I mean, Zion's got a 5-year, $200 million contract, $195 million.
Did you guys know that Ingram without Zion and those guys had the number 2 rated defense in the NBA?
Without Zion?
Without Zion.
But how many games is that though? Like, if it's like 5 games,
It's a decent sample size.
Well, how many minutes is it?
I don't know
Yeah, 'cause
minutes.
that
I know
could be-
it's a
'Cause
decent
I don't think the minutes are a decent sample size.
and Brandon Ingram is not known for defense. Like,
No, I'm not saying it is Brandon Ingram like anchoring the defense. I'm just saying that they play better defense without Zion.
okay.
That part is accurate.
Well, Zion's not great. He's not great on defense either. Like,
He's
that's-
gotten
He's
better.
gotten better, but
Right.
he's not the best. He hasn't been the best. I think he's pretty good off the ball. Like, he gets blocks and stuff like that. Like, he's good at that. But
I mean, look, Zion's younger, Zion's better, and I think that it's easier to build around him than Ingram.
Ingram likes to shoot a lot of tough shots. Like,
He's a mid-range guy.
yeah, and he's not that good at it either. I mean, he's
No,
good at
he's
it.
really good at it, and he's
He's good at it.
He's
He's
a
not
good
great at it.
playmaking. He's a good playmaking wing too. I think the problem is they just need a point guard.
Yeah.
I agree.
Just if you're not gonna do point Zion, you got to get a point guard.
Yeah, because CJ is not a point guard, man. Like, he's just not, bro. He wasn't even playing point in Portland.
He
Damn.
shouldn't be in the NBA anymore.
Stop. Damn, man.
The criminal activity he did to the NBA Players Association, he should be held accountable for that and disbarred from the NBA.
Not disbarred.
I said it. He got to go.
Bro, what?
He got to go, bro.
So Mike, did you want to talk? What other games did y'all want to talk
Lakers, Denver. It's the last one.
about? I mean, it was 4 games yesterday, bro.
But Lakers. Okay, so what you want to talk
That's the
about?
last one.
Right.
I mean,
That's
it
all
really won't nothing to
good.
talk about with the Celtics and Heat game. That won't really nothing to talk
Yeah,
about.
we're not talking about that shit.
It really won't nothing to talk about with the Clippers and Dallas. Like, they got smoked, bro, early. It don't look like they was ready to play. This is the only other game worth talking about for real.
I would like to make a comment before we get on that.
Please.
I would like to make one comment about the Bucks.
All right.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Mike, could you look up for this?
Oh boy.
Doc Rivers said, there's been a lot of rumblings that he's an overrated playoff coach, playoff dropper.
Why
But
do you-
today he said, no Giannis, no problem.
Why you do this?
We'll get it done. And then
Why do you do this?
as they beat the brakes off of Indiana,
Why do you do this?
off of Halliburton.
If they won 2 games, I would say okay. But why you do this after 1
I'm
game?
just
Why?
telling you, bro. I'm just telling you, bro. I mean, that's got to be pretty impressive, man.
So if Indiana wins 4 straight, then what?
It won't happen.
I mean, what if though?
Because it won't happen because Tyrese Halliburton ain't ready for that,
Okay.
and he ain't ready for that. And Doc Rivers and Damian Lillard are battle tested, as the rest of the Bucks are. Those are champions, and Doc Rivers just knows what to do in these situations. He's been shorthanded a lot in his career.
Stretching stats. I want y'all to clip what Damo's saying, please. You know where he's going.
He's been shorthanded a lot in his career, and he's
Oh my God.
persevered to get through and played through injuries. I mean, he was in the Western Conference playoffs, you know, with Patrick Beverley as his best player. I mean, this is just what he does, bro. Short-handed teams. Don't worry, we'll hold it down till Giannis get back. I'm gonna draw it up, man. I'm gonna put us on my back.
Okay. I just want to. Okay.
That's what Doc Rivers does. But moving on.
Okay. Moving on.
All right, Mike, go ahead and talk about the Lakers. You've been itching to talk about them. Go ahead.
So, Darvin Ham. I said it when they hired him. I said that's one of the worst moves ever. Mr. 2.6. Y'all remember that? Everybody laughed at me. Stretch said, no, give it time. Then they Stretch said, hey, well, you know, he installed this, he installed that. Stat said the same thing. Well, the information changed. I'm like, wait a minute, Mike. I like what he's doing. Stretch, while you sitting down there writing notes and all this other stuff, give me a letter grade for Darvin Ham last night.
F. F. He should now be removed and have to take remedial classes on coaching, on NBA coaching.
Torian Prince was out Scottie Pippen last night.
F.
Absolutely fucking insane, bro. Torian Prince was doing shit that I was like, I ain't even never seen you do that at Missouri. What the hell are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro?
He went to Baylor.
Baylor, bro.
He went to Baylor.
Baylor. My bad, Baylor.
Again, you ain't never seen him do it.
Right.
Yeah.
F.
That was insane.
F.
Oh, another question, Stretch. D. Russell, what you give him last night?
Actually, D'Angelo, I mean, he is what he is, bro.
But give me a letter grade.
I give him a C minus. 6 for 20. 6 for 20 ain't good enough. However, who else is going to shoot the shots?
Well, Caldwell Pope tore his ass up.
He did. But the defense was shifted to take away LeBron.
Right.
Especially in the second half.
AD played great, but a lot of his stuff came off the glass and rim rolls. I need Rui Hachimura to show the fuck up. I need Austin Reeves to show the fuck up.
Austin Reeves was pretty bad yesterday. Not bad,
but he got to show up. So now, because of how the defense is being shifted to take away LeBron and his driving, the ball ends up in D'Lo hands.
So, Stretch, let me ask you this. So here's my thing. I think that, I know it ain't Anthony Davis because I know he's not going to run from a challenge. I just think that AD should be guarding Jokic, and I don't, because Stat said he's the best defensive player, and I'm not going to argue with that. But then you got Rui, who's giving up 6, 7 inches. Like, I don't understand that. Help me understand why AD's not.
Can I explain that? Can I explain that?
Go ahead.
We have to get to the point, and this isn't specifically to you. Defense is more than just individual. And Jokic is so good as an offensive player, he's still going to score on Anthony Davis. He's going to score on whoever's guarding him because he's Nikola Jokic.
Makes it hard for him, though. Make it hard for him.
But they have not shown it. Even if AD guards him, he goes through AD. AD is a lot of things, but AD is not always sturdy in his base, and he's not strong. Jokic is probably like 200. Jokic is like 290 pounds. He moves through AD. Now he did actually a good job on him last night. But
possessions.
But
here's the point: in the fourth quarter, when they were down 7, because he had played those possessions on Joker, AD was absolutely exhausted and couldn't run the floor.
So do you give Jarvis Hayes minutes?
You mean Jackson Hayes?
Jackson Hayes, yeah, you give him minutes? Another body.
I'm more inclined to play Christian Wood if he's available over Jackson Hayes. But
he's a really bad defender
because of the offensive threat that Christian Wood presents. But yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem playing Jackson Hayes some. But somebody got to be the sacrificial lamb. Like, and this is real talk, bro. Like, somebody got to be the sacrifice. Rui, if he's gonna start and play these minutes, Rui has to be the sacrifice. Because I'm putting AD on Gordon.
They did last night. They sacrificed this.
Right. And they killed him. But Rui didn't present much of a fight though. He didn't fight at all. Like, he just laid down. Like, you gotta fight, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's giving Rui's 6'8".
Here's the
Joker's 7'1".
Listen, here's the Jokic antidote, and this is where they've gotten lucky. All play up, match it, all playoff stuff. There's a luck element to that. They haven't had to play a stretch big on the way. A stretch big would change all of that because now he has to defend out in space. Because what the Nuggets do, Jokic has improved as a rim protector. He's still limited by his physical limitations, but they really sell out. And Jokic's position is often very good to begin with, and he uses his size to make it hard to go around him. But they have long, athletic defenders, bro, up and down that starting lineup, and they really keep you out away from the rim. They don't allow a lot of rim attempts because of Jokic's positioning and Aaron Gordon and KCP and Jamal Murray. That's what it is. If the Lakers had a bona fide stretch five, like a Brook Lopez, that will open that up. In a four, like obviously LeBron, but it's not a lot of those. But you get what I'm saying. Like, because then you can't put Jokic on the four. He has to guard Brook Lopez. Because you're not gonna put Aaron Gordon on the more threatening wing. So a stretch five would eliminate all of that, but the Lakers don't really have that. So
you got Christian Wood if he's available.
I mean, but look, he might put Wood under the basket like completely.
Well, that's Darvin Ham. I mean, but on offense, you can stretch him, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
like, you got to make him work on the other end. Like, yeah, he's great, but you got to make him work on the other end.
Do you give Lakers a fighting chance?
No,
I do.
Knockout.
I do.
They play Tuesday, right? Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just think Caldwell Pope. He just went. He's absolutely insane. And yeah, I mean, Mike Malone got those guys playing, man. So we shall see, man.
Nuggets are just. I mean, the Nuggets are just. They just built for this shit, bro. Like,
yeah.
I love that team, bro. They are built for this shit.
I remember when the Nuggets, man, were that team that they couldn't beat Golden State.
Like,
and they just started
they grew up, bro.
They did right before our eyes, though. They
got healthy and they grew up, bro.
They did.
Like, I mean,
that Aaron Gordon pickup was really good for them too.
He's really like, it's crazy how perfect he is for them. Like, he's a perfect fit for that team, bro.
He is.
Like,
I agree.
It's ridiculous. Like, it's just like this is like he's a missing piece to a puzzle. Like, he fits right in that space. It's pretty crazy. Like, he's really really good for them, man. Like, they just built for this though. Like, they got up, and they got down. I was like, man, Lakers kind of seemed like they got them figured out just a little bit.
Right.
And then, but I was like, it's still early.
You did say that. You did say that. You had text that. You said that.
Here's the biggest issue, right? Because I saw some stats, and this encapsulates why the Lakers can't beat Denver. They don't run plays in the second half of the game. And before anybody asks, it's the issue with LeBron on or off the court. They stop calling plays. Their play calling frequency was 61% in the first half, in the first quarter, and it dropped. They had the lowest percentage of organized offense out of all the playoff teams that had played before today.
And whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
They stopped calling plays, and they don't run anything in the fourth quarter. And that's
whose fault is that?
It's Darvin Ham's because I know people are thinking LeBron, but it's 50. They call plays 50% of the time when LeBron's on, or 51 when he's on, and 50 when he's off. So
let's move on.
Here's my question for y'all. How do you rectify that? How do you fix that? Can it be fixed?
Call some goddamn plays.
Plays, man. Take
Okay,
control of your team.
I'll ask it a different way. Why does he stop calling plays?
Is he not calling? Wait, hold on.
Remedial.
Hold on, wait. Is he not calling plays, or are they just not running them? Are they not listening to him? Are they waving them
That's a
all?
good question.
Wait a minute. Damo. And we've sat and watched a Laker game. What is Darvin Ham doing standing on the sideline?
Hands in his pocket.
Hands in his damn pockets.
Yeah. That is true. I've seen that a lot, bro.
But what if he's lost the locker room, man? There was some clips that was out there that kind of looked like it kind of made it look
I think he has lost the locker room. We had issues with Austin Reeves and him earlier this year. We had issues with Anthony Davis and him earlier this year.
You said with Anthony Davis?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, oh really? Wow. I mean, how does
we already see LeBron James walking out of the damn timeouts?
Yeah.
He just
once you lose LeBron, it's kind of once you lose Bron, it's kind of over for you. Like
he just get up and walk out.
That's the kind of the last straw right there. So
that's the nail in the coffin, right?
Yeah, if they get knocked out the first round here,
he's not done.
I think he's
gone.
He's gone.
But it's just how do you go from there to like, I was like, you were just in the Western Conference Finals in your rookie season, bro. Like
Vogel just won a championship and he got ousted.
Right, yeah, you're right. And you lost the locker room that fast, man.
Well, Frank Vogel got fired because of politics.
Right.
My question is this: is it the coaching or is it the players? Because it just seems as just like nothing works for them. It just
the play the disappointing cast is kind of like
nothing seems to be ever enough. It's always our coach isn't doing this, our coach isn't doing that. Maybe it's you, D'Angelo Russell. Maybe you shouldn't be shooting 5 for 16 in the playoff game. Maybe it's you, Taurean Prince. Maybe you shouldn't be driving to the basket and shooting the ball at the bottom of the basket.
The weird part is
maybe it's you.
Taurean Prince actually attacks closeouts really well. The problem is other teams know that now, and they make him do stuff that out of control because they know it's on the scouting report. He can attack closeouts because they're running him off the line. That's what they're gonna do. And the problem again just comes in with he just plays him too many minutes. Taurean Prince is not a bad player at all. He just plays him too many minutes.
No, not at all.
He plays him too many minutes. And a lot of that is because
he's hurt, I believe.
Who?
Cam Reddish.
Yeah, I don't think Cam should see a minute in any playoffs.
It's almost 11 o'clock. It's time to go on. Now we get
No, I mean, like we gotta be honest, bro. Like he's not a good offensive player.
He's not. Okay.
He might be able to help y'all on defense.
There's no amount of defense that can make up Mike. Now,
so Taurean Prince is a better defender than Cam Reddish.
No, he's not.
No, but that level, he's not Kawhi level all defense.
Okay, but he's better, way better. He's night and day better than Taurean Prince.
That amount of defense is not going to help them. When you're a negative on offense.
Yeah, you act like he Tony Allen on offense.
As you on your team know, and I'm not calling anybody on your team out specifically, all those good defenders that y'all have who can't score, how's that helped y'all? You would think because y'all acutely know that.
But first of all, Cam Reddish is not a bad offensive player. He's not great offensively.
He doesn't make plays for others.
Okay. Neither does Taurean Prince.
But Taurean Prince is a 40% 3-point shooter. What's Cam?
How's that working out this series?
Well, it's just been one game.
What did he do yesterday?
It's just been one game.
What did he do yesterday?
He scored 11 on 4 of 7 shooting.
Yeah, and also shown
That's actually pretty good though.
Right. I mean, right. Thank you, Damo.
What's his plus? What was his plus minus? That's a better question.
What does plus minus mean?
No, what was it?
What happens when you're in the
Actually-
game, dude?
Right.
It's
And
pretty-
single,
Well, I'm asking Mike. I knew.
I was going to entertain it.
single game plus minus is meaningless, but he had a 0. He had a 0 single game plus minus.
Can't make this shit up.
No,
Yeah.
seriously,
But
I don't
you-
even
but
really
you-
know what.
Yeah, single
I really
game
don't
plus
know.
minus is pretty important to me.
I really don't
as
even know what it
as a
means.
coach. That's important as fuck to me. What happens when you're on the floor? Does the score go up or do we go down?
Damo, you and I literally seen this nigga go across the lane.
Yeah, I mean,
Something.
what he made a bad play. I
I'm just saying though, but it was so bad that you text about it.
Yeah,
It's
it
like,
was
what is
awful.
this guy's doing? And this happens quite often. And it happens quite often.
It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, bro.
But he didn't shoot. He did not shoot bad though. I think he's on the floor because I think it's hard for Darvin Ham.
To
I
take
think,
him off the
I think
floor.
we're a little too tough on Ham sometimes because about playing Taurean Prince. I believe the guy's on the floor because he's your best 3-point shooter, bro. Like what are you to do about that when you already
Rudy shot 44% this year.
on how many shots?
Rudy can shoot though. Rudy can shoot.
Rudy can shoot.
On how many shots and how many minutes does Rudy play? Wasn't there a time where Rudy was out?
Well, that's on Darvin Ham. That's part of the problem.
I mean, wasn't he hurt? I'm saying.
Yes,
Like,
but when he came back, he still kept him on the bench.
He still jammed him.
Right,
Still jammed him.
right.
He's a piece
So-
of freaking work, man.
he's 42% from 3, and
I think it's low volume. I think 4 attempts a game.
yeah, like I mean, like I can't value that more than Taurean Prince because Taurean Prince is shooting more, and he's being asked to do that. Like that's his his primary his primary thing. Like that's what he's being asked to do.
That's
Okay.
true.
I can live with that.
And it's
But
like
Rui is. I mean, Rui's a better player, but Rui's a much better finisher at the rim.
LeBron's actually shooting I think a touch better from 3 than Prince, but again, it's this is an outlier year for LeBron.
Can't keep hanging your head on that shit.
And his volume, like I mean, like I said, like I don't know how many threes. I don't know how many threes LeBron shoots now. It's a lot more than probably what it used to be.
5. It's 5.5.5. I think.
Okay. He shot the ball well from 3 this year.
The problem is you don't have an answer for Jokic. Minnesota is the best challenge because you got Gobert and you got Lin. That's what you really need.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
All right, we go.
I think you just turn him into a scorer and see what happens. I think that's the best way to go about it. Let him get off and just try to hold everyone else. Just trying to limit them.
I know what you can do. Call your travel agent, book your Airbnb, and get ready for next year. Call Donovan Mitchell.
They got
Call
a brand new
Donovan
resort out there, man. Brand new resort that they can try.
You need to go get in there. Call Donovan Mitchell. All right, because his playoff dreams will be over next in 2 weeks. After they beat Orlando, they'll get touched up by whoever.
Right.
And by the Celtics.
But
And
I think
that's
that's gonna be Boston.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that might be a sweep.
Yeah, that's it.
Anything
bro.
else? Anything else? It's 11 o'clock.
So yeah, let's move on. I got a couple calibration for stats, just real quick. Stats, are we over calibrated or on Damo's hate for the officials?
I guess the better question would be: is Damo over-calibrated on his hate for the officials? Yeah, I do think Damo goes a bit too hard on the officials.
Explain.
There's one in particular that you wish death upon every chance you get,
What?
and I won't mention that official's name. But yeah, you wish death on him, and it's not one of our refs. Our refs actually did a great job today.
Did a good job.
But in NBA, but
Oh,
but an NBA ref, and you wish death upon him. So yes, we are overcalibrated on that.
I think I'm actually pretty nice to the refs, man. I don't say anything to them. I just talk
No,
about them behind their backs.
wow, bro. Yeah.
I mean, because some of the things it's just egregious, yo. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
They're not
I just
perfect.
can't. I don't like mediocre shit.
Oh boy.
Yep. And
Oh boy.
here we go.
I just
Here
don't
we
like
go.
mediocre things, bro. I don't, man. Especially when I'm paying you to do it. It's just like
Right.
if I'm giving you money, I need 100%, man. I don't need 88.3. I need 100%.
I feel you.
What else you got?
Are we
I agree.
over calibrated or under calibrated on team chemistry stats?
No, we're way undercalibrated on that. We see that in the league. The teams with the most chemistry look the best. I don't think there's much else I need to add to that. You can ask them though; they may feel differently, but
No, I don't feel differently.
I don't feel differently either.
Trust me.
well, never mind. Of course, y'all don't feel differently.
Trust me, I don't. I'm dying to see team chemistry.
Right. Right.
Yeah, man. And the last question to all you guys. Is this the last time we're gonna see LeBron in the playoffs?
No.
No. No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, let me rephrase this. Is this the last year? Was that the last year we're gonna see LeBron making a championship run?
Yes.
No.
Well, actually,
No.
I take that back. If they can get a star in this offseason to go alongside them three, I think they got a chance to make a run.
No.
If not, yes, I think it's over. Me and man is gonna turn 40 years old. Like, I think after next year he hangs it up. I do.
Yeah.
I think at 40, I think he's done. I think after 40, he's done.
Okay. We shall see.
Okay. That's a great show, fellas. Any final thoughts? Stats, we'll start with you.
Nah, I mean, just peace and love to everybody, man. Shout out to the Brotherhood Hoop League, Virginia Neptunes, y'all. Thank you for all the people that came out, man. Y'all provide the best atmosphere. Against special shout out to Josh Murdoch family, man, and all the people who come out. Mook's mom, appreciate that, man. Brotherhood Hoop League, week 3 next Sunday, man. Y'all rock with us. We might have some news on that by Wednesday. I won't spoil it now. But we looking forward to some different things. And peace and love to everybody.
Damo.
Hey man, shout out to everybody, man, for coming out today to the games. Greatly appreciate you. Shout out to all the players, all the teams, all the officials. I know they think I'm hard on y'all, but I appreciate y'all as well. Appreciate all the listeners and the watchers today. Thanks, man.
Hollywood.
Yeah, appreciate everybody that came out to the games today. Appreciate you fellas, man. Keep supporting.
All right. And big shout out to all the viewers on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and everywhere where plungers are used. Big shout out to everybody that came out to the Brotherhood Hoop League, fans, captains, coaches, and most importantly, the players. And thank you again to our sponsors, the Virginia Villains. Make sure you go check them out. 12975 Jefferson Avenue, Suite 101. That's in Newport News, Virginia. Also, check out Finesse Dress at Finesse Dress on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Also, big shout out to Elite Solutions LLC for all your trap house needs. Fellas, beautiful show. Get that off the screen. Goodbye. All right. That was a beautiful show, man. We look forward to seeing everybody again on Wednesday night. Hollywood said he's going to be with us. We'll see. For Statman, Damo the Disciple, Hollywood Mike, I'm Coach Stretch. Don't forget to use your plunger this weekend with the Number Street Podcast. Peace.
Subscribe on YouTube, man. Thank y'all.